Can you guys hear me? Good evening. Okay, great. So you can hear me. Yeah, I can see Enoch and Dagger. Great. Can you guys hear me? Yes? Okay, great. Now I got also Clara. We're just gonna give about what 9 more minutes, 7. I guess you can see this clear. In the meantime, what you can do is to read the notes on pages 31 and 32. Okay. Yeah, it's difficult. I don't know here will be better. Of course, it's all backwards. So let me type this. So I want you please to read the pages. This was assigned as homework, but since we're going to have the class tonight, um, we can start working on it. We're going to go one by one. And as I said before, we're going to give 7 more minutes and see if other students show up. Okay? Hi, Monica. And well, Dagger was there already. Okay, Pedro, Clara. Yeah, great. Monica, we're just working on pages 31 and 32. Basically, what you're going to read is like the 7 different examples, in which you can use the past perfect, and the ones that you're not supposed to use it. Well, actually, there's not example like that one. Okay, so there's still 6 more minutes left, so we start discussing it. Okay, great. So I guess you can hear me well because I was going to use these wireless headphones and microphone, but it's probably works because with the wired ones, with the regular ones, I have to be very close to the camera, and you don't want to see this ugly face. You can see I was really at the hospital. Actually, I got to go back there tomorrow for the recipe. As I told you before, is this is one of the problems, right? We cannot read from left to right. It has to be the other way around. Okay, 2 more minutes. Okay, so we're gonna work on the first one and then on the second one. I don't know if you remember when I asked you what or when do we use the past perfect. Some of you said that you don't even use it in Spanish, but then Some others reacted saying that it's needed or we need to use it when we need to show contrast between two actions that happened in the past. Dos acciones que pasan en el pasado y nosotros queremos decir cuál ocurrió primero. So this is when we need the past perfect, right? And in the first example, they talk about opera. She was already performed. I mean, she had already performed in the movie Hollywood. So it's making a contrast between the two actions, one that happened in 1998 and the other one that happened in 1985. Before we get a problem with the connection, I'm by Enis, by the way. I'm not in the other campus, right, or the other office. Okay, do you have any questions about point number one? Because you got the hangouts. I try to project. I try to project it, here, but we will have the same effect, the mirror effect, right? The letters, they're gonna look the other way around like dialects, right? But the I don't know, for those who enter at the beginning, the projector is not working here in the lab. So do you have a question about number one? Okay, great. I was going to ask you already, but since because it's more difficult for me to type. Okay, great. Now, number two is about the past perfect progressive. This one, we use it to indicate, we also use it, of course, for the past, but we use it to indicate an action that was in progress before another action occurred in the past. Okay? It's like, says it was 1990 and Oprah had been doing her talk show for 4 years, which means that she started in 1986. Oprah dice que era en 1990 y Oprah había estado haciendo el show por 4 años, lo que nos indica que ella comenzó en el 86 a hacer el show. Como les digo, se los puedo poner cerca, pero espero que todos lo tengan. Pages 31. Right now we're on page 31 for those who just signed in, and we are on number 2. Okay. So remember, this was to clarify that an action was in progress in the past when I want to make it in contrast with another action that also occurred in the past. Is it okay? So we can move to number 3. Oh, the same thing. Remember, you get the non-action verbs, right? For all continuous forms or progressive, is the same rule, okay? Okay, Kenneth is saying I can move on, okay? Go on, okay. So number 3 is the past perfect, and the past perfect progressive always show a relationship with another past event. That's what I was saying. The previous example was 1990, and they say that she had been doing the show for 4 years. So it's showing a contrast between two actions, right? Here we got another example. It was 1980, and she had been an author for 2 years, which means that she started writing probably in 1978, okay? Which what they're saying is that, yeah, she was an author before 1980. Then also we can use the past perfect or the past perfect progressive for the earlier event. She had been studying at the university when she had got her first job. So here is being in contrast the past perfect progressive with the simple past when they said she got, okay? Any questions about number 3? So we can move to page 32. Okay, great. So it says, be careful. This is part of number 3. Okay, we're already at number 3. If these sentences with when, notice the difference in the meaning between. When the show ended, she left. And when the show ended, she left. We need to be very careful because in here we can actually tell what action happened first. Let's say, when the show ended, she left. So it means the show ended, and then she left. But then it says the second one. When the show ended, she had left. First, she left, and then the show ended. You got to be careful, and I guess the first exercise is about this. La relación es, cuando el show terminó, ella se fue. O sea, primero terminó el show, como la mayoría de nosotros hacemos cuando vamos al cine o al teatro. Termina el show y nos retiramos. Pero en el segundo caso dice que when the show ended, she had left. Cuando el show terminó, ella ya se había ido. Entonces ahí tenemos que ver que primero ella se fue y después terminó el show. Y en el primer ejemplo fue el show el que terminó primero, lo que se hace normalmente, ¿cierto? Tenemos también en el B el contraste del pasado progresivo y el pasado perfecto progresivo. The past progressive and the past perfect progressive. We get another example here. When the race started, it was raining and the streets were wet. So, esto quiere decir que cuando la carrera comenzó, estaba lloviendo. Entonces las calles estaban húmedas. Pero en el segundo caso dice, when the race started, it had been raining and the streets were wet. Cuando la carrera comenzó, había estado lloviendo y las calles están húmedas, pero ya no está lloviendo. ¿Ok? Llovió durante la carrera y ya terminó. ¿Ok? It was raining during the race and it had already stopped. ¿Ok? Mientras que en el ejemplo anterior, todavía estaba lloviendo, perdón. Este sí es un poquillo a veces confuso, pero nada más de tener cuidado de la estructura gramatical, porque a veces en el ejercicio nos pueden preguntar cuál acción ocurrió primero. So we need to be careful because sometimes on exercises, me or something else, or someone else, the author of the book, might ask you what action happened first. Okay, questions now? Okay, I assume there are no questions. Okay, great, perfect. It's not because I'm a good teacher, it's because you're geniuses and genius, you know, you're very smart, really smart. Okay, remember that because of the level, sometimes I switch from Spanish to English or vice versa. ¿Verdad? A veces estamos cambiando en español. Si alguien necesita que le dé una explicación un poquito más prolongada en español o tiene una duda, que por favor no le dé pena. ¿Ok? A mí no me molesta decírselos en español y mientras tanto los compañeros le pueden discutir. Bueno, no sé, solo que por WhatsApp, por otro lado. Bueno, están así como uno a la par del otro. The next case is number 4 on page 32. The next case is basically the same story as when we use the past perfect or the past perfect, the present perfect or the present perfect progressive. We use them the same way. Already, yet, ever, and ever. Siempre se usan igual. O sea, en el punto 4, already, yet. Acuérdense que already es para algo que ya sucedió. Yet es algo que aún no ha pasado. Y ahí las traducciones de ellos igual. Y ever y never. ¿Verdad? Dependiendo. Tenemos, por ejemplo, que no podemos usar doble negación. En español yo digo, yo nunca voy, no he hecho nada. En inglés, como ustedes saben, yo no puedo decir yo no he hecho nada. Pero tengo que decir I do nothing or I didn't do anything, right? Entonces, aquí eso es digamos, para cuando usamos el ever. Y el ever también lo usamos en preguntas, como, have you ever been to Jamaica, right? Because I saw the color purple last night. I have never seen it before. Están hablando de la película El color púrpura y dice que nunca lo había visto anteriormente. Esta es en la que trabaja Oprah. Jason had already seen it, pero Jason ya la ha visto. Vean que trabaja exactamente igual que los otros tiempos. If you have it cleared with the other tenses, of course you'll have it clear right here. Questions, comments? I already apologized, right? But this is my first time doing this. I just saw a tutorial or something, and I said, well, it's a good idea, right? Maybe in the future, with better equipment and whatever, this is the way we're going to be teaching, and you'll be learning, or sometimes you teach teachers, right? It sounds wordy or redundant, but sometimes students teach the teacher, right, or professor, or whatever. So we will avoid traffic jams and many other stuff, right? Now, number 5, when the relationship between two past events is clear, as with before, after, and as soon as, cuando la relación del tiempo entre dos eventos, o sea, que sucedieron en el pasado, es clara, como pasa con antes, después, tan pronto como, it is common to use the simple past tense for both events and the meaning remains clear. O sea, generalmente utilizamos el presente simple para ambos eventos y queda muy claro. After Oprah had appeared in The Color Purple, she got part in another movie. Después de que Oprah había aparecido en El Color Púrpura, ella le salió o apareció otro rol en otra película. After Oprah appeared in The Color Purple, she got a part in another movie. Después de que Oprah apareció en El Color Púrpura, a ella le salió otro papel en otra película. Entonces, o sea, podemos usar el pasado, igualmente lo usamos en español. ¿Por qué? Porque con estas palabras, before, after, con las preposiciones de tiempo, prepositions of time, la diferencia está implícita. It's implicit, it's right there, it's embedded, right? We don't need to figure out what action happened first because we got this signal words, let's say, or clues or hints, which are actually the prepositions of time. Questions? Preguntas, comentarios. Okay, perfect. No. Yep. Okay. As I said before, it's because you're very intelligent students and smart, not because the teacher is gay. So you got everything clear. En español, alguna pregunta o comentario, digamos, los que tal vez la traducción les complica un poquitillo o algo así. Recuerden que también siempre estamos las horas de atención y que van a ser el mismo día, antes y después de la clase. Cualquier cosa, o después ahí nos podemos poner de acuerdo y yo con mucho gusto. Tal vez los que sientan que hay que repasar algo, les pueda ayudar. Okay, number 6, same page 32. We often use the past perfect and the past perfect progressive with the preposition by a certain time. Estamos hablando que usamos by. No sé si la escribo así, les saldrá a ustedes bien por allá. No. By, right? It's like, well, yes, it's like, what? By? Yeah, that's the way. Okay, the preposition by. I'll probably have to learn to write this way. Voy a tener que aprender a escribir así, right? Okay, by. El problema es que lo tengo que poner, como es un efecto como espejo, las tengo que poner hacia allá. I have to write them from right to left, like dyslexic. No soy muy disléxico, que digamos. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you, Monica, so you can see it. Great. Okay. So, by 1996, okay. So, a year, podríamos poner un año, por 1980. By the time I got home, para la hora que llegué a la casa, etcétera, etcétera. So we use that preposition, right? By 1966, Oprah had decided on a career. Para el 66, 1966, Oprah ya había decidido en qué carrera, o sea, en qué carrera estudiar. By the time I got home, he had been sleeping for an hour. Ok, vamos a hacer un pequeño ejercicio aquí. By the time I got home, he had been sleeping for an hour. Para la hora que llegué a la casa ya había estado durmiendo por una hora. ¿Qué pasó primero? What happened first? I got home or he was sleeping. O sea, ¿qué pasó primero? Yo llegué primero a la casa, después él se puso a dormir, o cuando yo llegué a la casa ya estaba durmiendo. Para no hacerlo muy magistral. Vamos a ver qué dice Enoch. Okay. So he was sleeping, what, first or second? Yeah, so he was sleeping, right? That was the action that happened first. Yeah, great. O sea, comenzó, ya tenía una hora. No sé si así. Ya tenía una hora de estar durmiendo cuando yo llegué a la casa. Ya había transcurrido una hora. Esto vamos a tener que ver cómo lo arreglamos. Okay. Page 32. So we be number 7. Not an F, number 7. Okay. Yeah, you can see it. Okay. We often use the past perfect progressive to draw conclusions based on evidence. Generalmente usamos el pasado perfecto para arrojar conclusiones o llegar a conclusiones basados en una evidencia. She was out of breath. She was out of breath. It was clear that she had been running. O sea, estaba sin aliento. Es claro que había estado corriendo. She was pale. It is clear that she had been really scared off. O sea, estaba media pálida, se sabía que es claro que había estado muy asustada. Or that she had been very ill, que había estado muy enferma. Questions? Okay, yes, I know. First, exactly. Very good. Okay. Questions so far? No, I'm improving. Okay, all clear, great. Okay, now we're going to work on pages 33 and 34. Okay. I guess it's like that. I don't know. I'm just trying. Yeah. I'm just curious because you are basically in the field of computers and multimedia. Have you ever done this with one of your professors? I mean, I don't know, from TM or any other subject? Se ve Alberris. Oh, really? First time. Okay, yeah, for YouTube, but not for YouTube. Never. Okay. So, do you see it this way or do you see it the other way around? Ahorita lo ven al revés. sea, quiere decir que si yo escribo bien, es que a mí me hace el rebote espejo. Todo lo que yo escribo aquí se ve al revés en la pantalla aquí. Ustedes sí, ahorita lo están viendo al revés. Ok, lo ven al revés, sí. So you're seeing it backwards. Okay, great. So no problem. I was concerned about it. I'm not very good at this, honestly. 30 exercise 1. Discover the grammar. Okay. And 34 will be timeline and a busy day. Time, busy day. Okay. Is it okay if we have a 15 minutes to work on them? I'll ask after 15 minutes, and then if you'll need more time, I'll give you 5 more, okay? And one more thing. If you finish in the 15 minutes or before, I want you please to compare answers with your partner, okay? Perfecto. Ok, vamos a trabajar en las páginas 33, en el ejercicio 1, que es descubriendo la gramática, y en la página 32, en la línea del tiempo y un día ocupado. Les voy a dar 15 minutos. Si se termina antes de los 15 minutos, lo que vamos a hacer es que comparamos respuestas con los compañeros, ¿ok? En el primer ejercicio de descubriendo la gramática es the first exercise, discover the grammar, is true or false. But I'm going to ask you what action happened first or why. Les voy a preguntar, por ejemplo, que como que la justifiquen. Es lo mismo que hice cuando estaba leyendo o que hicimos cuando estaba leyendo antes el caso, que les pregunté cuál acción ocurrió primero. ¿Ok? And the timeline, I guess we've done this one. Creo que habíamos hecho uno parecido, pero con el pasado perfecto. O sea, hay que verlos y hay que usar already y yet. Ok. El ejercicio 3 continúa en la página 34 y 35. Y con el horario, ustedes tienen que hacer las preguntas, como está el ejemplo en la segunda página. Así que mejor dejémoslo en 20 minutos, ¿ok? Oh, perdón. Jairo, un momento. Ok. Esa es la pregunta, Jairo, que si lo ve normal o si no me quiero arrimar mucho para no asustarlos con la cámara. Espérense para ver si lo busco arriba. Es lo mismo. Voy a ver si saco el nuevo material, voy a escanearlo. Entonces, para preguntas, cualquier cosa las escriben por ahí en Word o algo por el estilo. You can type it on Word. And when you see me, when I say I come back, you can just copy and paste it, okay? I'm gonna check for Jairo's question. Jairo, ¿podría por favor repetir la pregunta nuevamente? Ok, ya la vi, Jairo, ya la vi. Okay, I didn't understand the difference. It's like in order in that happened. Okay, Jairo, me está preguntando que si es en el orden en que pasan, digamos. Eso es por eso utilizamos el pasado perfecto, para hacer una diferencia en el orden que las acciones suceden. No sé si esa es tu pregunta. Voy a esperarme un toque más, entonces. On my watch is 7:30, so 10 minutes to 8. We'll check the exercises, but I need to, I'm just waiting for Jairo. Voy a esperar 5 minutos a ver si me aparece Jairo o alguien más tiene una consulta. Recuerden, para los compañeros o compañeras que tenían otro compromiso o no pudieron estar aquí, for students who actually had a commitment or a kind of meeting or whatever, family dinner, whatever, even though if anyone was tired, I understand this is not the regular schedule for the class. So remember, it's going to be synchronic and asynchronic, right? Va a ser sincrónico y asincrónico. Entonces, saben que cualquier compañero que no pudo venir, nada más eso queda grabado y ahí lo van a tener en el momento que necesiten repasar o lo que fuese. Si alguien no vino, puede acceder, ¿ok? I don't understand. Yeah, sí vi, Kenneth, sí vi la pregunta, pero no la entiendo muy bien, digamos. Dice, I don't understand the difference. Me imagino que dice the difference, o sea, no entiendo la diferencia. Ok, pero ahí, digamos, hay un comma slip o debería haber una coma, un punto. It's like in the order in that happened. Eso no me queda claro. Digamos, debería ser, I don't understand the difference. No entiendo la diferencia. Pero lo otro dice, es como en el orden que aquello pasa. Eso es lo que no me queda claro. No sé si tienen contacto de Jairo por WhatsApp o algo así. Voy a dar 5 minutos más y si no, cuando venga de escanear el nuevo material que ahorita les estaré pasando, lástima que no lo puedo proyectar porque no sé, no sirvió la computadora. Que tendría que llevarme la computadora hasta allá, al escritorio. El escritorio está por allá y no me va a dar chance de proyectar. Y lo que quiero es tenerla aquí al frente. Y no tengo acceso al proyector. Entonces, iba a entrar, el material lo había enviado al correo e iba a entrar por aquella computadora, pero no está entrando. Voy a revisar ahorita cómo están trabajando y esperando a Jairo. Tal vez es algo de conexión, está desconectado para ver si puedo proyectar. Okay. Okay, great, great. Okay, sí, sí. Digamos, se utiliza para eso, como por ejemplo, cuando llegué a mi casa, los ladrones ya habían robado todo. ¿Qué fue lo que pasó primero? Los ladrones se robaron las cosas y luego yo llegué a la casa. Este, sí, sí, cualquier cosa. De hecho, les voy a explicar. Sí, voy a hacer conciencia. O sea, yo ya estuve leyendo un poco más. Yo a ustedes les di un criterio, digamos, obviamente no, bueno, sí es subjetivo, ¿verdad? Y personal. Pero yo les di un criterio, pero ya estuve leyendo otros artículos que me enviaron. Y el problema es de la presión, por ejemplo, que realizan the International Monetary Fund, el Fondo Monetario Internacional, el Banco de Desarrollo, otro que se llama CODE, que es Cooperación Económica, no sé qué. O sea, ellos dicen, para que yo no lo creo, pruebas son ustedes, los estudiantes, no yo, que la educación de Costa Rica es pésima. O sea, que Costa Rica no debería de invertir tanto en educación, because the educational system or education in Costa Rica, excuse my language, sucks. That's what they're basically saying. Entonces, de hecho, yo sí voy a estar y quiero hacer conciencia, ¿verdad? Obviamente, si van a empezar a bloquear desde las 4 de la mañana, que lo dudo, no se van a poder trasladar, pero si los que van a visitar a sus familias van, les recomiendo que vengan el domingo y sería bueno, o sea, eh, nada más los invito, ¿verdad? Sería bueno que apoyen, o sea, se está hablando mucho de las becas. Es cierto que la universidad también ha crecido solo el 10% en no sé cuántos años la matrícula, etcétera, etcétera. Pero de haber la huelga, lo haríamos el jueves. Les debo el examen de diagnóstico, pero entraría el pasado perfecto y ya estos temas, digamos, el presente perfecto, el pasado perfecto y el primer tema que vimos, que creo que fue el futuro. O tal vez tome el futuro y el presente perfecto. Si alguien me envía un correo el lunes, le podría decir que 2 temas en lugar de 3. Digo, si les parece, si no tienen ninguna objeción. Es que bueno, no sé si a Jairo ya le claro con la explicación que di, si no hay alguien le puede ponerlo de el ladrón. Okay. Voy a escribirlo. Jairo, ¿estás por ahí o no? Para saber si escuchaste mi explicación de lo del robo. O sea que para cuando llegué a la casa o cuando llegué a mi casa, los ladrones habían robado todo. Eso es lo que me refiero. Hace un contraste entre dos acciones que pasaron, valga la redundancia, en el pasado, pero para ver cuál sucedió primero. Ok, me quedan como 8 o 9 minutos para ver si escaneo el resto y ya estuve trabajando y traveseando la computadora, por lo menos, tal vez pueda proyectar. Eh, Dagger, ¿te quedó claro? Sí, ¿estás por ahí? Sí, exacto, Gabriel, exacto, perfecto. Ok, Dagger también. Entonces, voy a trabajar en el nuevo material. Voy a ver si de antemano se los puedo enviar Si les llega un correo, es el material que les estoy enviando. Voy a ver si lo puedo, creo que sí me da tiempo. Me quedan como 8 o 10 minutos para que revisemos los ejercicios y tal vez es más fácil si lo proyectamos. Ok, so I'll be right back. Just 8, 10 minutes. Oh, I'm gonna mute the microphone. Por si hay algún ruido, no sé. Me imagino que el aire no les molesta mucho. El quiz es escrito. Okay, are you ready? Are you guys ready now? I just got the chance to try finish scanning this. I guess you don't have these pages anyways. I'm going to mail them to you probably right away, but I'm going to test if the projector is working so you might see it better. I don't know. I'm just going to try it, okay? So I'm going to try to project it and we'll check the answers. Well, sorry about that. I mean, it didn't work, right? Uh, okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. Got it. Great. So the first one is done. When I got home, the Oprah Winfrey show started. First, the Oprah show started. Then I got home. Number two, when I got home, the Oprah Winfrey show had started. First, the Oprah show started. Then I got home. Is that one true or false? Just you can just type T or F. Okay. Yes, you're right. Very good. Very good, Dagger. Very good, Gabriel. Great. Okay. Number three. Oprah invited the guests on her show because he had won the marathon. The guest won the marathon after his appearance on the show. Let's stay type number two. So you said number two is false. When I mean number three. Is it number? Yeah, three. Sorry, it's three. That was three. Yeah, number three is false. Number two is true. Okay, great. Number four. The guest, the guest had been explaining why he had entered the marathon. The guest's explanation was finished. True or false? Yes, you're faster than me type, right? So number four is false because it says the guest had been explaining why he had entered the marathon. The guest's explanation was finished. No, you know, he had entered the marathon was the subject he was talking about, and he had been explaining about it, right? O sea, él había entrado a la maratón y él lo que estuvo explicando fue acerca de cuando entró a la maratón. So, la explicación no ha terminado. The explanation hasn't finished. Therefore, yes, you're right, it's false. Let's move on number five. He had already lost 100 pounds when she interviewed him. He lost the weight before the interview. So that is anybody else? Number five? Yeah, number five is true. He had already lost some weight. He had already lost 100 pounds by the time she interviewed him. Number six, by the end of the show, I had fallen asleep. I fall asleep after the show. Or meanwhile the show. Well, that would be another question, right? So that is, let me type, sorry about that. Six. By the end of the show, I had fallen asleep. Okay. You're all saying that number six is true? What happened first? ¿Qué ocurrió primero? ¿El show terminó o él ya se había dormido? Uh-huh. Yes, Gabriel. Gabriel is right. Gabriel is right. By the end of the show, I had fallen asleep. Para el final del show, yo ya me había dormido. O sea, el show terminó y la persona estaba durmiendo antes de eso. So it's false, right? Él no se durmió después del show, se durmió antes del show. Is that one clear? No estoy gritando, no estoy gritando, es que se fueron las mayúsculas. Kevin Castro. Ok. Kevin, ¿está clara para vos? Sí. Ok, great. Pura vida. Okay. So 7 says, it was 7. What a coincidence. Well, it's 8 now, but it was 7 and number 7, right? It was 7. He had been eating dinner. He finished dinner at 7. True or false? Son las 7 y él había estado comiendo la cena. Había estado comiendo o había estado cenando. Very good, Kenneth. Very good, Dagger. Exactly. Exactly. Very good. He finished dinner? No. Era las 7 y él todavía estaba comiendo. Probablemente siguió después de las 7. Por eso es falsa. Él no había terminado a las 7. Pudo haber comenzado antes de las 7. No sabemos. O sea, probablemente sí. Tuvo que haber comenzado antes de las 7 y siguió después de las 7 comiendo. Estaba en transición. Ajá, muy bien, Enoch, Kevin, Pedro, Gabriel. Que Gabriela, oh sí, Gabriela voló. Tranquilo, a todos nos pasa. Don't worry, I mean, it's just one. 1 out of 12, you probably got like 90 something, okay? So you got A plus, so you don't, there's nothing for you to worry about. Okay. Yes, very good, Jairo. That one is false. Okay. 8. It was 8. She had read the article about opera. She finished the article. True or false? Number 8. In Spanish. Eran las 8 y ya había leído el artículo acerca de opera. Ella terminó el artículo. Yes, very good, Gabriel. So you see, you got it this time, man. You got it this time. Yes, exactly. Great, guys. Dagger, Enoch, Monica, Kevin, Pedro. Yes. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Next is 9, right? Yeah. Kind of slow. Yes, 9. When I saw her, her eyes were red. She had been crying. She wasn't crying when I saw her. True or false? Cuando la vi, sus ojos estaban rojos. Ella había estado llorando. Ella no estaba llorando cuando yo la vi. So we got Kenneth says it's false and Gabriel says it's true. An auction. Anyone else? Okay, vamos a analizarlo otra vez. When I saw her, her eyes were red. She had been crying. Cuando la vi, sus ojos estaban rojos. Había estado llorando. Ella no estaba llorando cuando yo la vi. Exactly. Yes, Gabriel, you didn't get it this time. Is false. Exactly. Ella no había estado llorando. No estaba llorando cuando la vi. O sea, ella había estado llorando. La acción todavía está. O sea, tenía los ojos rojos. Cuando la vi tenía los ojos rojos y había estado llorando. Sí, también probablemente estaba llorando porque estaba en transición. It was in transition. Okay. Number 10. When I went to bed, I had turned off the TV. I turned the TV off after I went to bed. Okay, how about that one, number 10? Um, I was checking, and I guess there is a mistake in some of the answers because this one got question marks. I forgot about the question marks. So I'm going to type the right answers. Okay? Exactly. Now Kevin is saying, I mean, well, you're asking, Kevin estaba preguntando, pero se me olvidó, vamos a volverlas a revisar, voy a poner los números y vamos a revisarlas una por una. Bueno, empezando con la 2, porque hay unas que tienen question mark. Me enredé a la hora. Vamos a ver, aquí tengo las respuestas. Estaba viendo mal, la luz no me está haciendo. Voy a ir escribiendo las respuestas. Si tienen preguntas, me las hacen. Al final de que las escriba. Okay, when I finish, because number 4 is question mark, because the guest had been explaining why he had entered a marathon. The guest explanation was finished. We don't know. We don't know about number 4, okay? So we're checking again. Sorry about that. Number 5 is true. Okay, we're on number 10, right? Number 4 is 5 is true, 6 is false. Mm. 7 is again a question mark because it says it was 7. He had been eating dinner. That's the problem. It was 7 and he finished dinner at 7. We don't know if he finished at 7. You know, that's what I was saying before. And then I thought, why is not a question mark here? But I read the instructions and yes, write a question mark. So it was 7. He had been eating dinner. He finished dinner at 7. We don't know. It was 7 and he had been eating, but we don't know if he finished at 7 or before that or even after that. Okay. So 7 is a question mark. Number 8 and 9, they're both true. Okay, and now we're going to 10. Oh, sorry, I got the caps. I'm not shouting or anything, right? Okay, let's check again all the answers. I forgot about the question mark, so I did a quick review. If you have a question about any, please just type it. I'll give you 1 minute, couple of minutes, okay? Hubo un error con la instrucción. Yo no sabía que decía que había que usar el signo de pregunta, por eso una vez me quedé, ya y no sé, la ponía falsa o verdadera. Y sí está dentro de las instrucciones el signo de pregunta, ahorita lo estoy viendo. Entonces estamos revisando, voy a dar un par de minutos por si alguien tiene alguna pregunta de las respuestas, si no le queda claro por qué esa, y si no, continuamos con la 10. Okay, 1 more minute for questions. Otherwise, we'll continue with number 10. Okay, 2 minutes already. How about number 10? What is the answer for number 10? It says, when I went to bed, I had turned off the TV. Cuando fui a la cama o cuando fui a dormir, ya había apagado al televisor. I turned the TV off after I went to bed. Yo apagué el televisor después de ir a la cama. So Kenneth says it's false. Anybody else? Kenneth says it's false. Anybody else? Very good, Kenneth. Kenneth, very good, Dagger. Of course. No vamos a poder apagar el televisor, bueno, al menos de que haya ido a la cama, pero si me dormí va a ser muy difícil, me voy a tener que despertar. Me despierto, me doy cuenta que el teléfono está apagado, encendido y lo apago, ¿verdad? Entonces, yes, very good, everyone. Yeah, exactly. Enoch, Airo, Gabriel, Airo, very good, Kevin. Yes, it's false. 11. When the phone rang, the baby had been sleeping for an hour. Cuando el teléfono sonó, el bebé había estado durmiendo por una hora. The phone call woke the baby up. La llamada despertó al bebé. La 11. Very good, Dagger. Anybody else? Anybody else that agrees with Dagger? Yes, great. Oh, now can, like, veámosla. Cuando el teléfono sonó, el bebé había estado durmiendo por una hora. Sí sabemos que el bebé ya tenía una hora de haber dormido cuando el teléfono sonó, pero no sabemos si lo despertó. O sea, lo que sí podemos saber es que la llamada, o sea, el bebé primero se durmió y después sucedió la llamada. What we know is that it was first the phone call, and then the baby, I mean, it was the baby first fall asleep, and then the phone rang. Primero el bebé cayó dormido y después sonó el teléfono. Por eso aquí sí puedo usar las dos en pasado porque estoy usando after. Estoy usando a preposition of time, right? I'm using a preposition of time, so it's clear. Okay, perfect. Awesome. I mean, it's kind of slow, so I type it. Great. And the last for $1 million, which is basically el acumulado de los chances, ¿verdad? Es básicamente el acumulado de chances, entonces vamos a jugarnos por $1 millón, la número 12. By the time we finished talking, it had already turned the light outside. Okay, we're using already, right? It had already turned light outside. So if you pay attention, that is a content clue. Es una pistilla que nos da. First, we finished talking, then it turned light outside. Which one? Is it true? Is it false? Sorry. O sea, para la hora que nosotros terminamos de hablar, ya había amanecido, ya había llegado la luz. O sea, primero terminamos de hablar y después llegó la luz. ¿Verdadero o falso? Signo de pregunta. Anybody with 12 with the answer? By the time we finished talking, para la hora que terminamos de hablar, ya se había amanecido, ¿verdad? O ya estaba la luz. Okay, Kenneth says false and Kevin says true. Okay, Dagger says false. That's interesting. So Which one will happen first? Do we first finish talking and then the light and turn the light outside, or first the light turn outside and then we finish talking? Very good, great. So not this time, Kevin, it's false. We finish talking, then we turn the light out. La clave está en already. Ya había luz para la hora que habíamos terminado de hablar. Entonces es falsa. Okay, now we're going to check timeline. I'll be right back. I need to return this to the other teacher. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. I was wondering, I guess the first 8 participants can use a mic. I don't know if they're volunteers to use the mic or if you think that the best way is to type the answers. Because I know that some people, also depending on the audio they have, or if they're working with the speakers or headphones, it might be difficult for you to listen, right? So I don't know. Just let me know. Let me know if is anyone to willing. I mean, is anyone to willing to participate on the audio on the speakers, or do you think it's better to type? ¿Qué piensas que es mejor, digitarlas o decirlas oralmente para los que tienen acceso al micrófono? Jairo says that it's better oral. Okay. Jairo, do you think you can connect your mic? Can you connect your microphone? I don't know. I know that the first 8 students, now we got 9 participants, right? And the first 8 students are entitled to use the mic. Yes. Yeah, I understand, Dagger. I completely understand. That was the reason because I came here. Well, in my house, sometimes, not in the evening. In the evening, the connection improves, right? But during the day, it's really bad and breaks. It breaks a lot, right? It breaks out a lot. But I just came to the building by the Enis restaurant, right? And here is pretty good, but it's just me in the lab. That's the amazing thing. I was really stressed out because my baby was crying really out loud because of the long trip, right? Because of the on the way to San Jose it took us like 1 hour, but on the way back it took us almost 2 hours and a half. So she was desperate. So then, oh my gosh, Kevin is in a cafeteria. Yeah, it's noisy too. I bet it is. Yeah. Okay, let's just type the answers then. The first one it says by 1958, Oprah had already given her first speech. So I do this first. I read it like as I did before in the exercise. Do you think it's okay? Sorry, I didn't ask you. I mean, I read it and you give me and you type the answer there. Is it okay for you? Like we did before? I'm gonna read number 2. Okay, so you can type your answers. I say, by 1971, her first TV show. I'll read it again. Okay, perfect. We're on number 2. By 1971, her first TV show. And the verb is, let's say 1971, got. The verse is got. Had not gotten. Very good. Had not gotten yet. Excellent. I'll do it this way. Had not yet gotten. I'll put the yet between the not and the gotten. Okay. Dagger, I'll do it that way. I'll place the yet between the not and the gotten and not at the end. Okay. But I guess you can also say it that way. And by 1971, she had not gotten her first yet, her first. No, okay, you can say it this way. By 1971, she had not gotten her first TV show. And then, Dagger, you can place the yet there. Is it clear? I don't know. You can say, she had not yet gotten her first TV show, or you can say, she had not gotten her first TV show yet. Is it clear, Dagger? Okay, awesome, great. We'll move to number 3. Any volunteers? Anyone with the answer? By 1972, her first radio show. Oh, the same verb? The verb is got. No, it's TV show, so no, radio job. Yeah. Okay. Had already gotten. Anyone who agrees with Gabriel? She had already gotten her first radio job. Okay. Anybody with the answer? Had already gotten? I was trying to type using emojicon. Yes, but that's the answer. Very good. That's the answer. I didn't want to give a surprise with an emojicon like that way. Okay. So had already got it, right? We're moving to number 4. Sorry, get stuck a little bit. Maybe that was one of the right emojicons, but this one, okay? Number 4, by 1972, she in a major movie. She in a major movie. Number 4, 1974, okay? She had not yet been, okay? 1972. Let's go to the timeline. 1972, hosted a talk show. Her first major movie was in 1985. She had not yet been. She had not yet been. Okay, perfect. Yes, yes. Awesome. Okay, the next one is number 5, 1985, right? Yes, yes, very good. Number 5, by 1985, her own TV show, The Oprah Winfrey Show. 1985, The Oprah Winfrey Show. She started in 1986. And the verb is got, right? Had not yet gotten. Anyone else? Geiger, Kenneth, had not yet gotten. Is someone coming in and out? There are 10 participants, and then probably they're having a bad connection. Okay, Alexandra. Okay. Your answer really rocks, right? Very good. Right. Okay. The Oprah Winfrey Show is number 6. By 1986, that is numbers. Okay, yeah. 6, right? By 1986 in a major movie. Now it's different, right? Because it was the same question, but 1986. Okay, very good. It's the same question, but with a different year, right? If you pay attention, number 4 and number 6 is the same sentence, but with different years. So how about number 6? She had already been. Dagger says that one. Um, does anybody agree with Dagger? See, so now we got the tech support. We got the tech support. Yo creo que pasaste tan rápido que ni, o se pegó la conexión y ni el flash. If you hear a noise in the back, it's because they're trying to check what was the problem with the projector. And is another professor here from college. So maybe he's your teacher. I don't know. One of the courses. Es que ese es el que viene allá, ¿no? Sí, los dos vienen. Ajá, ese es el de HDMI, pero es para esta compu, porque con eso es proyectando, para proyectar el chip. Entonces, vamos a ver quieres proyectar aquí, esta, no es. Es que está aquí, pero no quieres proyectar esta allá. Ajá, esa es la cosa. Sí. Ah, pero estaba viendo que resultaba. Okay, so Dagger, Alexandra, I'd already been. Yes, you guys are right. Very good. Awesome. I got that one, which is how do they call it? Pumfest. I mean, Pumfest. Okay, perfect. Okay, we're gonna check a little bit about the projector, the digital projector. So I'm gonna move a little bit here. Okay, so we got the next one is number 7. Remember, number 4 and 6 were the same sentence or question, but with different answers, right? Maybe it was the source. Era la fuente. Pero el monitor. ¿Quieres ver los dos? ¿Seguro? Es que está en el tracking, pero pongamos los dos. Okay. Can you see it? Can you see it well? Is it better? Had not yet built. Okay, yes. Number 7 by 1987. She, her own studio, Harper Productions. So we go to the year 1987, and no, that happened. 1987, yeah. And she built it in 1988. Okay, 1988. Had not yet built. Exactly. Very good, Gabriel, Alexandra, Dagger, and I don't know if Hyde is saying hi or bye-bye or what. Okay. Yes, very good. And we're moving to the last one. Maybe if I turn these lights off, I don't know. Okay, Gabriel said had already started. By 2000, the film Beloved. Yes, and it says that it was 1998. Pueden ver bien el proyector. ¿Se ve legible o no? Yeah. No, no, pero está bien. Con gusto, con gusto. Bueno, lo que quise decir fue la imagen de... Ok, great, Dagger, it's clear.
Voy a ver si lo abren ya estos allá.
Okay.
Aquí con la combinación de teclas, a ver cuál es. Y el otro lado.
Bye, design. Bueno, ya, gracias. Sorry about that. I was saying goodbye to the teacher. Good night. Okay, great. I'm glad it works. At the end, but we had some existence, right? Okay, so it's clear, yes. Okay, great. So we're gonna move to the next exercise. So that's the schedule, and based on this schedule, you have to answer the questions, okay? So let me minimize it. Can you hear me from there? ¿Me pueden escuchar del lado de la compu? Okay. Hey guys, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, great, great. Okay, so we got the first one is done as an example. We got 7 a.m. arrive at studio, right? And 8 a.m. review day schedule. So it says it was 7:45. The host was on schedule. He arrived at the studio yet 7:45. Arrive at studio, and then 7:45 should be here, right, between these two. So, sorry about this. It says, yes, he had. So we know is he's a schedule, so we know he's a man, right, or a boy. Yes. Now at 7:30, the host was at his desk. 7:30, arrive at the studio, reviews daily schedule. So assistant talk to the consultant, her makeup, meet this guest, tape the show, work out with the trainer. So so at 7:30, the host was at his desk. So what will be the next question? Reviews day schedule. Type the answer, and I'll check it soon. And then we'll continue. So it will be the day schedule at 7:30. Anyone with the question in the answer, please? Okay. Had he review? Yes, he had. Excellent. Reviewed ED, right? Yes, perfect. Great. Okay, we're moving to number 3. Great, Dagger, Gabriel, yeah, perfect. How about number 3? I forgot to plug my computer. You probably knew about it, but you didn't say anything, right? Okay, let's see number 3. Said had he talked to. Okay. He review, yes. Number 4. At 11:30, he was discussing future shows with the assistant producers. Number 6. So it seems I got Gabriel, Kenneth, and Dagger. And now there's 0 students. Maybe it's the connection, probably, right? So we get number 6. It was 2. He was on his way to makeup. Oh yeah, no problem. Thanks. Thanks for letting me know, Dagger. Yeah, it seems. I don't know if it was a power. Cuando vi no había ningún estudiante, digo yo, ya se me fueron todos y ni siquiera terminamos. Como se los dije, vamos a terminar el ejercicio. Ustedes son los únicos que están conectados de momento, pero sí les agradecería ahora cuando terminemos decir que están de acuerdo y que vamos a reponer la hora que queda en 2 medias horas de la sesión. ¿Ok? Okay, yes, no problem. I know, yeah, you get a bad connection signal. Had he met? No, he had not. Okay, Dagger in this case is met. Okay, the verb, the way you have to do it. No, he had not. Very good, great. So we're moving to number 7 now. It was free. He was still on schedule. He was free. He was still on schedule. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Dagger. No problem. So now we're. It was free. He was still on schedule. Number 7. Awesome, Kenneth. Yes, great. How about number 8?